special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Some room. It's Young. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And they've got him.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit.
Here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
To the air, it's Russell. Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown! Great connection there for 6 points. Setting the tone early for terrific execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They're ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Braswell. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Breaks into the clear. And that run produces a decent gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being a...
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you can almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He made the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Simmons. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First and 10 play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Yeah, he's set. Your second down. Dropping back, it's Knight. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a wide receiver screen. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
2 straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's third down and goal. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? To throw, it's Russell. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He keeps it on the design run. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
As a design quarterback keeper. 1st down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Knight. Pressure is coming. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, waiting on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, tie. No chance to catch him there.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. No way to run up the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Defense is coming after him. And a nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Tigers! The comeback is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, but still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Hale. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Dropping back. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 31-17. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A quick throw out left, complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up,
swarmed with a pass rush, sack.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a 1st down play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Stop him there. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking for more now. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
He will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Design quarterback run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Knight. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. A crucial pick six.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab. A successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. On the run here, lets it go. Down the middle, it's McCoy. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rock, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. second down play. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds his man. It's Braswell. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. But near the sticks, it's Simmons. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Braswell. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the football. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Hale. They bring him down after a short gain there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Looking deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, escapes the tackle. And he'll take a sack on the final